Welcome to Everyday Tarot, your daily dive into the divine wisdom of the tarot. I'm your host, Camille A. Saunders, healer, tarot extraordinaire, and your local witch next door. And today I'm talking about the Nine of Pentacles. Whether you're a seasoned tarot reader or just starting to explore, this podcast offers daily insights, intuitive messages, and practical advice drawn from the cards. Each episode is designed to help you connect with your inner wisdom, find clarity in your decisions, and tap into the energy of the universe. Tune in every day, Monday through Friday, for fresh perspectives and empowering guidance from the tarot as interpreted by me. If you love the show, the best way to support is by listening daily, leaving a review, and subscribing or following in your favorite podcast app. For monthly hangouts, tarot Q&As, and more, join the Everyday Tarot Patreon family. If you're local to the greater Puget Sound area, I run a meetup group, Let's Talk Tarot, and our next event is Monday, May 12th from 4:45 to 7 p.m. We're going to be meeting at the Sumner Library for a potluck and crafting our own tarot cards. If you'd like to be the first to hear about any upcoming events, presentations, and more, you can sign up for my weekly newsletter. When you do so, you'll also get a free PDF with the 2025 5-card tarot spread I created just for you at the beginning of this year. If you don't already know, I'm a sex and relationships therapist, seeing clients virtually all over Washington State. I love working with queer, poly, and witchy clients who might be struggling with anxiety, chronic pain or illness, communication issues, self-advocacy, and sex. You can book a free 20-minute consultation now to see if we're a good fit to work together. And you can find the links for any of these offers in the show notes or on my website, CamilleASaunders.com/everydaytarot, in addition to the images of the cards I pull. So, welcome to Season 7, where I'm talking all about the Suit of Pentacles. If you haven't listened to my other seasons, you can check those out. In the first one, I talked tarot basics. In Seasons 2 and 3, I talked the major arcana and the 4 suits. Season 4 was all about tarot and pop culture. Season 5 was 13 common tarot spreads. And Season 6 was about the Suit of Wands. So now we're into talking about the Suit of Pentacles. If you want to hear an episode dedicated to an overview of the Suit of Pentacles, you can check out Season 3, Episode 13. And today we're talking all about the Nine of Pentacles. So go ahead and take out your tarot deck if you have one and pull out your Nine of Pentacles card. As I look at them now, so I'm looking at the Anima Mundi deck by Megan Weiber-Wenden, the Goddess of Love Tarot deck by Gabriella Herstick and illustrated by Julia Popescu, and the Desert Illuminations Tarot by Lindsay D. Williams. So in the Anima Mundi deck, the Nine of Pentacles shows a tiger sort of perched on a limb there, and as they sort of overlook things in the forest, with 9 different sort of pentacles all around. It says it's all about after working a hard time for a long time, you're able to reap the benefits of your labor. The Nine of Pentacles signifies that you've reached a time of indulgence, opulence, comfort, and self-sufficiency. Enjoy it because you deserve it. So this is all about comfort, luxury, prosperity, self-sufficiency, harmony, and grace. In the Goddess of Love Tarot deck, we see there's like a lot of abundance going on in this card. We see like some doves, there's a bunch of flowers and gemstones, roses, and maybe sunflowers. We see all these Nine of Pentacles sort of in that grouping of sort of stuff at the bottom of the card, and then there's like a beautiful rainbow over the top. And I was going to look at what Gabriella Herstick talks about for this card as well. It's a card of blessings and growth of resources, harmony and prosperity. The value placed on whatever it is you're inquiring about has paid off. This can mean literal material gain, the flourishing of a relationship, or a newfound sense of purpose with your work. It can mean a renewed relationship with the body and its sovereignty and beauty. This is a card of gratitude and looking with awe at what you've materialized. It's an omen to work with sex magic to build the life you desire. Your relationship with your sensuality and your body will only enliven that which you're tending to on the material realm. I love that. And then as we get into the Desert Illuminations deck, so in this one, the pentacles are depicted as cactus. And what we see here is an alien with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, with 10 arms, and all of their arms are holding, right, one of those cactus, and then one of them has like a peace sign, as well. It says a 9-armed alien is perched on top of a giant blooming saguaro cactus. A large pink cactus flower emits the flame of eternal wisdom while the being sits in deep meditation. This card invites you to step into your power. You've achieved many of your goals and you can now enjoy the luxuries of your success. Your independence, strength, and power are blossoming into beautiful cactus flowers. Don't feel guilty or shy about treating yourself or indulging in a positive moment. You've worked so hard and you deserve it. It's not time to slack off though, because there's more to achieve. So sit back, enjoy some self-care, and then crush some more of your goals. So in the Library of Esoterica Tarot book by Toshin, they talk about that the Nine of Pentacles is all about self-reliance and success. It represents resourcefulness, self-discipline, and celebrates self-motivation and independence. So again, we're seeing a lot of themes there, that independence, like if you think about the Nine of Pentacles, that if the 10 is the end of the journey, the 9 means we're so close, we're almost there. In the Tarot and Astrology book by Karine Kenner, they talk about that the Nine of Pentacles is associated with Venus in Virgo, which is all about Lord of the material gain. So it says, here we see Venus, the Empress, given rulership over part of the Hermit's realm. Even in isolation, she surrounds herself with objects of beauty and comfort, symmetry, and balance. Let's see. So Venus, says, the Golden Dawn designers of this card called Venus in Virgo the Lord of Material Gain because Venus comes bearing gifts of prosperity and possessions. In fact, the card occasionally symbolizes money from an inheritance or a bequest. In a tarot reading, the Nine of Pentacles often represents time spent in peaceful solitude. It suggests a measure of comfort and security as well as protection from the harsh realities of the outside world. In the Fearless Tarot book by Elliot Adam, they talk about that the Nine of Pentacles is the wealth card. Wealth and security symbolizes luxuriating in your accumulated successes. About gratitude, that wealth follows focus, which has to be trained. And being truly prosperous is more of a state of mind than a dollar amount. So, right, we have to slow down. We have to acknowledge our successes. Another one of the cards told us about that, or taught us, I think it was a 7. Be mindful of where you put your focus. So do you take the time to slow down and savor your successes? Are you truly opening yourself to prosperity? And does your environment feel like it exudes wealth energy? And it says, if not, it might be time to get a book about feng shui from the library. And feng shui, again, is all about that energy and how different placement in the room can elicit kind of certain energy or bring in different things. So let's dive in and see what the cards have to say today on this topic of prosperity and independence. I'm pulling from the Citadel, a Fantasy Oracle by Fen Inkwright, my newest deck that I'm greatly enjoying getting to learn about and learn from. And yeah, we're going to be thinking about prosperity, gratitude, abundance, all the wonderful things that this card brings in. Okay. And I pulled the Pilgrim in reverse. It says the Pilgrim is all about opportunities and growth. Okay. And mostly the Pilgrim. It says a lantern swings in the darkness, shedding light along the path. Footsteps tread the cobbles, slow and steady, and as a figure passes, you catch a glimpse of a wizened face and a tired smile. The pilgrim has been walking for so long. They no longer remember where they are headed or where they have come from. The road is long and yields many lessons and exciting discoveries. But they often don't stop long enough to appreciate them. So it says in reverse, you've been drifting in your life lately. You pick up new projects and relationships only to move on without lingering long enough to appreciate them. Though trying new experiences is an important part of learning who you are, don't give up on them until you've tried them long enough to learn what they have to teach you, and try to be aware of how your laid-back lifestyle may be affecting others. All right, so it sounds like we need to have sort of a renewed focus on some things and to not discount things that we're still in kind of the early stages of, that maybe those will pay off, but we kind of haven't given them the time and energy to do so yet. So links for the tarot decks I talk about will be in the show notes and on my website if you'd like to look at them or purchase them. And thanks for joining me today on Everyday Tarot. Just as a reminder, the podcast comes out daily, Monday through Friday for all of 2025. All right, see you soon. Bye-bye.